Welcome to another 5 Minutes with Bryan. I am your short host, 5 minutes short. I don't know. Bryan Nowak, Bryan the writer. A couple things I wanted to talk about today. I just got an email from my editor uh, about my latest book, and she sent me a link saying, "Here's what you owe. Here's what you pay." PayPal, etc., so on and so forth. I wanted to point something out that I think is really important for writers to bear in mind. When you are an indie in particular, uh, you are working with many other people, be they editors, cover artists. I don't know. Maybe you're paying a publicist or something like that. Be a decent and kind person and pay them on time. Don't drag your feet on that one because I've heard of it happening before. Fortunately, not too often, but people sometimes will drag their feet on paying the other people. The other people have children and bills and other things that they need to deal with that they're relying on you for their source of income. So always pay those bills on time. Which brings me to my other point. The news has been a dreadful thing lately. We all know what happened in Baltimore. This is more of a personal note, not necessarily so much writing. I'm a gun enthusiast. I own a whole arsenal of weapons here. They're all locked up in safes and properly cared for and things like that. What I wanted to bring up is why these things happen is that there's a certain amount of common decency that I think we've lost in the world. We don't treat people as human beings anymore. We treat them as political ideologies. We treat them as the other. Interestingly enough, I'm using the other in something I'm writing, talking about the other people, because we always view the other people as bad or wrong or whatever. We need to get back to a point where we are not treating them like the other. We are not treating them like something different, something apart from us. It's wrong to make make this a simplistic argument and say we need to do this or we need to do that. We need to wholesale look at the entire problem and come up with a solution of ideas or with solutions and ideas. And I think a big part of this is that people, by their nature, are humans. We are humans, and I think we really do need to get back to looking at other people as human beings and understand that at the end of the day, everybody should be treated with dignity and kindness. You may disagree with them politically. You may disagree with me politically. I don't care. Um, I don't base my friendships on whether or not you're my own flavor of vote. I don't care. You vote how you want to vote based on your ideas and what you think is important. But don't hate another person because of their ideas and viewpoints. I mean, unless they're a Nazi or something, but other than that, most people are generally good. Most people generally love their kids. They love their family, their parents. Yeah, there are outliers, but you really do. We really should treat people with common decency, and that goes back into the field of writing. If you're a jerk to editors, a jerk to publishers, a jerk to cover artists, and you're not paying them on time and doing that kind of thing to circle back to the original idea, it's going to catch up with you. You'll be treated appropriately. So make sure to look at the other person on the other side of anything you're doing as a human being. And I think that is this short little 5 minutes with Bryan. Treat others with kindness and respect. That's something that I heard one of the another author who I very respect. He said, "Just don't be a jerk to other people, and you'll get pretty far in this life." Anyway, so that's 5 minutes with Bryan. It's just some general thoughts at the top of my head. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and wherever you are, I hope it's cooler than it is here in Northern Virginia because we are roasting. All right. Talk to you later. Bye bye.